Hello viewers and welcome back to episode 10 of Saving Southend. The summer transfer window is almost shut, the start of the season is here, we've got a lot of new incomings and a lot of outgoings here at Roots Hall. As you can tell, I'm quite excited by this. The rebuild has begun and is almost complete, I think, for the summer. Roll the intro, let's get into it, we'll meet the new signings and we'll play our first game of the season. And here we are then, viewers. The first signing is Vashon Nafoyville. Easy for me to say. 22-year-old left back. He's coming on a free transfer. How this guy's been released? He was playing in Canada last for Ottawa, I think. Atletico Ottawa. He's played at West Ham and Notts County before. Not a lot of experience in his legs at the moment. As you can see, we signed him towards the back end of last season because of his release from Canada. Currently 3.5 star ability, potential to go up to 5 star for this level of football. He's only on £230 a week as well, which I thought was incredible for a 22-year-old. His physicals are amazing. It could be a little bit more agile, but other than that, he's really good. For a left back as well, I think he will do the job for us. He's got crossing of 10, a first touch of 9, dribbling of 9, tackling 11, marking could be a little bit better at 10, and so could his passing, but I think he's got the makings of a really good player there, and he's had a decent pre-season so far, playing 2 games, averaging 7.6. I am excited to see what Vashon can do here. Next up, welcome young Max Robson. He is an attacking midfielder in the centre. We're not playing that position just yet, but he can also play on the left-hand side of the attacking role and also in the middle of the park. 18 years old, he was released by Tottenham and we've signed him on £275 a week on a 1-year deal. So we'll keep a keen eye on his progression this year. He's got decent physicals, pace of 11, stamina of 13, agility of 12. He could anticipate a ball a little bit more and be a bit more composed, but other than that, he looks really good. Decisions 12, off the ball 11, teamwork is 14. His passing as well on the technical side of things is really good. 11, technique 11, and first touch is 12. I am excited to see how Max develops here. Next up, welcome Michael Tate. 20-year-old, he was released by Aston Villa. We've snapped him up for £300 a week. Currently 2-star ability potential, 4-star, could even go up to 5-star. He's not looking too bad at the moment for a striker. Finishing 11, composure of 10. He's got decent pace and natural fitness. Stamina could be a little bit better. Technique of 12. I think he could develop it into a really nice, neat little player for us. Again, he's only on a 1-year deal, so it gives us that little bit of freedom if things don't work out for him. But we'll see how he develops and see if he can turn into a bit of a legend here at Southend. Next up, welcome Demane Mella. He's come on a free transfer from Manchester United, no less. £575 a week here. 3-star ability, potential 4-star, could even go up to 5-star. We played a local team and in the first game of pre-season and he got 6 goals. And that he was only on trial then as well, and that was the time when I knew I wanted to sign him. Mentally, he could be a little bit better with composure, concentration and decision. Agility and balance could be a little bit better, but 20 years old, again, there's plenty of time for him to grow into this role here. He is, again, on a 1-year deal. Again, gives us that freedom, but I think he will play quite a key part in this season for us. Pace and stamina are good as well as natural fitness, so he shouldn't have any problems with fatigue this season. Next up, welcome Pablo Moreno. He's come on loan from our brand new affiliate team, Manchester City. We had a choice of Bristol City, Southampton or Manchester City. I knew I wanted Manchester City. They were going to have the best youth players. They had the best youth facilities and were paying the most money here. Currently 3.5-star ability, potential to be 4. It can play on the left and right of the attacking role in midfield as well as a striker. Got good dribbling, good finishing and a good first touch. Passing and technique are really good as well at 13 apiece. Mentally could be a little bit better, but again at 19 they will develop as he gets older. And physically he's a good player as well with pace of 14 and stamina of 12 and natural fitness of 12. Again, fatigue shouldn't affect him too much. Acceleration of 14, so he's quick off the mark when trying to get past the fullbacks. He is on a season-long loan, so we'll see how he gets on. And he's costing us nothing a week in wages as well. Even better. Next up, welcome another Manchester United releasee, Connor Stanley. £425 a week. He is on a 2-year deal. We did try and get him on a 1, but he wasn't accepting it. Again, can play on that right-hand side of midfield and the left-hand side. I've tried to look in those areas mainly, as well as the defences we'll get into, because I felt as though they were the weakest last season. Crossing of 11, dribbling of 12, and first touch of 11 are really good. Passing could be a little bit better. Off the ball, he's got 11. Teamwork is 12, and his work rate is 14. And again, he's got some really good physicals. Natural fitness of 14, pace of 12, and stamina of 13. And again, he's quick off the mark with an acceleration of 15. I'm looking forward to seeing how he develops over the next 2 years here. Here we have Billy Bingham. He was released by Bromley from the division below, but he is 30 years of age on a 2-year deal. He's quite costly at £1,400 a week, but when you look at his quality that he's got here and what he can bring to his team, even age 30, I felt as though this was a no-brainer and just gave us a little bit more experience in the midfield that we needed. First touch of 12, passing of 15, which is unbelievable for this level of football, as well as a technique of 14, vision of 14, work rate 13, teamwork 12, off the ball could be a little bit better. He's a composed player as well. Pace, again, that's not really his forte, but that's not what he's here for. I think he's going to be a really good acquisition for us. But £1,400 a week, it is a little bit of a risky move, but I am confident that he can be successful here for us. And here we are at the first centre-back of the summer that we've signed, Ollie Younger. He was released by Sunderland last season. Currently 3-star ability, potential 4, could even go up to 5. £400 a week for 2 years, so that will take him up to his 23. But for a 21-year-old, his stats at this level of football, again, unbelievable. Heading 14, marking 12, tackling 12, positioning 12. He could be a little bit braver and concentrate a little bit more, but his composure's 13. He anticipates the ball really well and he makes good decisions. Jumping could be a little bit better and he could be a little bit stronger, but we can work on those. And again, as he gets older, he will develop. He's played 36 games in total. He got 3 assists in the Vanarama North last season with 2 player of the matches. He could have a really big season here as well. Looking forward to seeing how he gets on this season. Levi Sutton is next. He plays either right back or in the midfield. He doesn't look much on paper when you look at him, but at 3-star, potential to be 4-star, 24 years old, I felt as though he was a really good acquisition to give us that little bit more depth in that midfield where we struggled a little bit last season. £750 a week on a 1-year deal as well. It didn't feel too risky. Like I say, he's got decent marking, decent tackling for a right back. Midfield-wise, when you look at him, things could be a little bit better. He's mentally really strong, but first touch could be a little bit better along with his passing. Got good stamina at 15. Levi Sutton, for me, will do what he needs to do, which is provide the depth that we needed him. He's more likely to be a squad player than a first teamer. He brings vast experience to his squad, though, with 99 games under his belt for Scunthorpe and Bradford, respectively, and North Ferriby as well in there. He's played at League One level, so he's played at a good standard of football before. So I felt like I say, I felt as though this was a really good acquisition for us. Next up, goalkeeper Ethan Ross. Not a position I was planning on signing, but when he became available, and he's currently 3-star, potential to go up to 4.5-star, and £325 a week on a 2-year deal, I felt as though this was a no-brainer again. Got some really good stats in there. Aerial 13, commanding of his area, so he's very vocal at 13. He can kick a ball. Reflexes could be a little bit better, but he concentrates and he's got good decision making. Jumping reach as well, 16, which is unbelievable, so he can come out and collect the ball very calmly. Again, played 74 games. He's played at League 2 level before 2 seasons ago for Colchester. He was released by Lincoln. So, as I said, when he became available, I felt as though that was a position where in the future we could look to improve and Ethan could provide that for us. Next up, young defender Luca Murphy, another centre-back at the club that could maybe go a long way here. Currently 2.5-star ability, so we are looking at loaning him out for the season. £210 a week on a 2-year deal. Potential to be 4-star, even 5-star. Heading 12, marking 15 and tackling 11. I felt as though they were really, really good for a 19-year-old. Mentally, bravery and composure and concentration could be a little bit better. With positioning does need work, but I think if we get him out on loan for a season, that will help that. And he came from Fulham. He's not played any professional games yet, but if he carries on, if he gets the opportunities, I think he will take them. We'll send him out on loan for the season anyway to aid his growth. Next up, welcome Romain Mundle. He's come in from Tottenham on a free transfer once again. £220 a week, currently 2.5-star, potential 4-star, maybe even 5-star ability. As you can see, his attributes are already going up. I think for a 1-year deal, we'll probably loan him out for the season and see how he gets on. He's not had a bad pre-season, playing one game, averaging a 7. But if these stats keep going up, then I think he could be a really good player here. Already he looks a really good physical player. Passing of 11, technique of 11, tackling could be a little bit better for us. But I think if we give him some game time out on loan, he will aid his development elsewhere. Welcome Daniel Oyigok. He's come from Arsenal on a free transfer once again. 2-year deal at right back. £275 a week. Currently 3-star ability. Potential 4, maybe even 5 once again. Again, a really physical player. Attributes wise, it could be a little bit better technically and mentally, but I think again at 18 years of age, he's got a big career ahead of him. To say he's already 3-star as well, he could play a part in this season. He was at Barnet as well, so he has got experience of how this level of football works. He's not played a professional game. Again, the right back area was somewhere we were looking to improve just all around defensively, because I felt as though last season that was an area where we were weak. We were letting too many chances go. Like, we're conceding too many and not taking too many chances. So hopefully the defensive improvements will improve the squad and improve results, and Igurki can be a part of that. Next up comes striker Stephen Payne, 29 years old. He is on £1,100 a week on a 2-year deal. Currently 3.5-star. He's playing close to his potential. I mean, again, finishing 11, composure 11, good first touch for a striker. He's got some great mentals, off the ball 12, teamwork 12 and work rate of 12. Again, physically, pace of 13, stamina of 12, strength of 12, natural fitness 14. He could be a really astute signing for us. Plenty of experience throughout his career. 103 goals in 313 games. I think that's a really good return on him. He was at Tranmere last season in League 2, didn't play a game for them, rather than make a game, and I think this is his time to shine this season, and he could be a key factor for us. Really excited to see what Stefan can do here. And last but no means least, or currently last but no means least, Con Ozudonis, Australian international as well, viewers. He's got 2 caps for the Australian national team. Currently 3.5-star ability, potential 4, maybe even 5. Again, 21 years of age, heading 13, marking 13, tackling of 14. Good positioning and decision making at 13 and 14, and decent pace. Jumping reach could be better at 5, and he could be a little bit stronger. But again, if we give him some game time this season, they will improve. He's not played a professional game before. He has come from Everton, so he's got some good pedigree about him. The only worry I have is if Australia go in some sort of national cup and he gets called up, that could cause us a few problems. But I'm excited to see what Con can do here. Outgoing wise, Richard Taylor and Rob Howard both left to Larne on a free transfer. Don't think we really saw them much last season, which is why they've gone on a free. As we know, Nathan Ralph went to Queen's Park on a free transfer. Lewis Gard, he went to Larne as well on a free. Elvis Buomo, a man that we were looking to keep. We had a lot of interest in him, and Montpellier stumped up £650,000 for him. I really wanted to keep him, but if we'd have rejected that, he would not have been happy and could have disrupted the dynamic of the squad here. And £650,000 to a club in financial trouble was an absolute no-brainer. And I think Buomo, he's going to be greatly missed at that right back. But with Oyegoku there, we have got a ready-made replacement. Good luck to Buomo. He certainly deserves his move. Simeon Akinola, a man that I wanted to get rid of. He's on £1,200 a week. We've sold him for £1,000 to Solihull Moors. Wasn't really going to feature this season when the free transfers came in. I think we needed to get rid of him to get him off that wage budget, and £1,000 was about the max we were going to get for him. So to even get that, I was very pleased. Tom Weir, a youngster we've signed, who we're looking to, because he's very young at the moment. He's only about 16, 17. So, and he isn't as good as what I thought. He's gone on loan to Monmouth, and we're going to get £825 from that. Brian Garzon, he's gone on loan to Chelmsford. Harry Seedon, the last season's second choice goalkeeper, soon became the third choice with the arrival of Elliott. So I loaned him out. He did get a new deal here on reduced terms as well, which was good. And hoping that a season at Aldershot might do him the world of good. £925 we've got for him. Aaron McElroy, again, we sent out on loan, a youngster, for £700 to Eastbourne Borough. And Sean Hobson, he did stay around. I know there was a big hoo-ha about his contract. Would he stay? Would he go? He wanted more money. We managed to half his money to £500 a week. He's gone on loan to Aldershot for £1,900. He signed a new one-year deal. If he can impress there, he might be able to work his way back in. But at that point, I didn't realise how many centre-backs we were going to bring in, so I felt as though we wanted to keep Hobson to start with, and then it became apparent that he wasn't going to probably play as much as what he wanted this season, so the loan move felt right for him. And after all that, viewers, we've got a bank balance of £1 million. We've got a lot of sponsorship money, and the transfer of Bawoma has really helped, and we are now underspending on the wage budget by about £3,200 as well, which is good to see. So financially, we are going in the right direction, and long may that continue. Let's get into this first game of the season. Just before we do that, let's have a look at the season preview. We are predicted to finish 16th. We've not got anyone in the Media Dream 11, unfortunately. It's predicted our key players are Dieng, like last season, along with Neufville at left back, so they could have quite the big impact here. 16 seems harsh to me, so I think we can finish higher than that, and we are looking to finish higher than that. We don't want a mid-table finish like last season. From League One, we are joined by Wimbledon, Accrington, Rochdale and Plymouth, and from the National League are Yeovil and Notts County. Leyton Orient are predicted to finish 21st. They are today's opponents. Let's get into that game right now. And here we are then, viewers. The starting 11 for the first game of the season is Oxley in goal, Neufville at left back, Lennon White in the centre. You're probably thinking, where's Con? Well, he's on loan. He's on loan? He's not on loan. He's away on international duty with Australia under 23s until the 8th of August, so he's going to miss a couple of games for us, unfortunately. Oyegoki is at right back. Bingham is in the defensive midfield role with Dieng and Levi Sutton sitting in front of him. I am still looking at bringing in one or two maybe more central midfielders just to bulk up that midfield a little bit more. Nathaniel George has improved and he is now on that left-hand side of the midfield with Connor Stanley on the right, and Stephen Payne leads that line for us today. Tell the boys to go out there and impress me. We are looking for a good performance today. First game of the season, if we can get off to a good start, it sets us in good stead for the rest of it. And here we are then, viewers. The new league campaign is underway. The first how it goes to Leyton Orient, though, in just the 3rd minute. We are playing away here, and Leyton Orient go close, and it's just gone over the bar. As I said, it is crucial that we get off to a good start here and start the campaign right. And if we do, I think that'll give us the momentum going forward to just see the, well, I say see the campaign through, one game in, but keep that win going and just keep that momentum going and rolling forward. Neufville has picked up a booking on his debut. 22 minutes in, nothing really to note at the moment. A few chances about, we've had 2 with none on target. Leyton Orient have had 7 chances though, and the XG is, we are lacking behind on there. But really, really quiet first half. I was hoping for a little bit more action, but nothing at the moment. We'll demand more from the boys. And there it is, half-time. I don't even get the shout in, and half-time is here. Tell the boys we've been the better team, but they're not bad, and there is room for them to improve. Second half is underway. I think we'll drop some early demanding of more onto the boys and just see if we can give them a kick into firing something up in them. The first half of the game, well, for us, comes here. Stanley looks for Payne, and it's headed away. Bingham picks it up into Dieng. Sutton now into Connor Stanley. Can he find the overlap? He's going on his own. Finds Okigoku on the left. And Nathaniel George is off the bar. But Stephen Payne is there on the rebound. And on his debut, Stephen Payne puts us 1-0 up away here at Leyton Orient. And a dream start to the second half there. Nathaniel George is unlucky not to score. And that is what we signed Stephen Payne for. To just be on the end of those balls. And he's quickest to react. He's got in front of the defender there, and a good work goal. I'm really impressed by Stanley and Oyegoki there on the right hand side to just cause problems down there and really put that Leyton Orient defence off. We'll drop some praise onto the boys. An hour gone. No one's looking too tired just yet, which is good to see. I think we'll bring either Dieng or Levi Sutton off there. 20 minutes to go. Connor Stanley's on a 6.3, which is really disappointing. So we'll bring Moreno on that right-hand side as well. We'll bring Sutton off for Max Robson, and just see if they can have a bit of more of an impact in the game. Oyegoki into Moreno, who's challenged, but he wins the ball back. Oyegoki again into Bingham, a lovely reverse ball, finds Robson in the middle, back again, Moreno into Oyegoki, finds Moreno with a lovely overlapping ball, who tries to whip it back in, but he's won it back. He's worked hard there to get the ball, and Oyegoki's back again, ball in, Stephen Payne, and a last-ditch challenge, or last-ditch foot rather, from the Leyton Orient defender, just denies him there. Well, again, we'll praise the boys, and it's looking rather rosy. 5 minutes to go. We will make one final change of the game. We'll bring Mundle on for Dieng again, just freshen up that midfield. I don't want to change the defence too much, because I think that could maybe affect us more than what the midfield could. 4 minutes of injury time to go. Neufville with the throw-in, and it's cleared away, but White picks it up. Into Mundle now. What can he do? Back to John White. Finds Oyegoki, back to White, long ball over the top into Payne, who's, oh, he's offside. What a goal. That was a lovely finish from Stephen Payne there. How far offside is it? I was looking at the assistant. He's a good 5 yards offside. Good finish from him there, just to lob it over the keeper. Leyton Orient, late on highlight here. Can we defend this ball? Ball in, and oh, it's 1-1. That is their first highlight of the second half, and oh my word, has that come back to bite us. Oh, so devastating. 2 minutes to go, and just a cross in, a lack of concentration there has really cost us. Lennon just doesn't pick up the runner, and it's 1-1. In a game where, for me, we were the better team there. We were the better team. Tell the boys we're not happy with that. That is a disappointing way to start the season for me. Really, really disappointing that we come away with a 1-1 draw there. We should have come away with the 3 points. What we'll do is, viewers, we'll leave it there for now, and join me again tomorrow where we will play Salford and Yeovil in a league double. If you have enjoyed that, viewers, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around, subscribe to the channel, turn your little notification bell on. Don't forget you can find me on Twitch as well at twitch.tv/Bearlenation. Link is in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.